Hi, this is Sonia with Artsy Solutions, and this is Junk Journal January, and it's hosted by Meg Journals, in collaboration with GetMessyArt, and I'm trying to catch up, and I'm just going to do a flip through of what I did for days 14 through 20. And so for the 14th, the prompt was pattern. So basically all I did was I just took some different paints, and I had like circular patterns, and so I put like round and round, and I just had a circular doily that I added on here, and I just painted some circles of like pink and blue, yellow, black, and then just did some doodling and stuff like that, but everything is still in circular motion, so everything's going round and round and round, you know. So that's basically what I did for that prompt. And so for the 15th, the prompt was opposites. And so I thought, well, this will be fun. So I kept it pretty simple. So we have like opposites. So we have like north, south, east, west, you know, day, night, up, down, right, left, awake, asleep, hot, cold. And then we just have our arrows, you know, north, east, you know, southwest. And then we have the sun, where it's kind of like you have like a sunny day and a rainy day. And on the sunny day, you have a person who's awake and they're smiling. And then this one, on a rainy day, they're asleep. And can't really see it, but I tried to draw like a frown. You have your smile and then your frown, kind of. So these are the opposites. And so for day 16, I decided to do like a chemical or chemistry alchemy kind of thing. And it's kind of like showing the chemist where his chemicals are flowing really well in his little contraption, like a furnace or whatever it is. And you have like your little fluids flowing on the floor and up in the air. You have your gases and liquids and I guess solids. So he's like a chemist, and I used the Professor 2 from the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous kit, Professor 2, and I also used some recollection stamps, and they had like a steampunk vibe to them. I just added some gears and the little light bulb to make it look like, you know, this chemist is, you know, creating some alchemy and different things like that. So that was for the 16th of flow. So for the 17th, whimsical. So I gave it like a fairy tale kind of look, and I just created like a forest scenery, and I just used acrylic paints for these, and I just hand drew in some mushrooms and colored them in with acrylic paints, and then went back over them with more foam acrylic paint pen. And basically, and I think I also used the Dana Wakley, one of those. No, I used this, it was actually the Crafter Square marker pen, I think, metallic marker. I think that's what I used to go around some of this. And so yeah, it's just like a little, you know, like a forest, like a magical looking forest. So, and that's for the 17th. And then you flip this over, and then you have the 18th, which is borders. And then I just created some like leaves and like stamps of, well, actually stencils. I stenciled in some leaves and stamped some just different borders of like leaves and floral type things, just kind of going around the edge of the paper. And I just kind of gave it like a Parisian vibe, and I put the Eiffel Tower, a little butterfly, you know, just things like that. So that was for the 18th. And then the 19th is interactive. So I made this interactive page. And I'm trying to think, I think it was, I'll have a link in the description of where I learned this technique, this opening up technique. One of them was similar to 49 Dragonflies, because I've made one similar to this when I did the Makers Creative Collab Hop last year, I think it was. for eclectic. Anyway, but this one is similar to that, but it's slightly different. But on this one right here, I just added on some stamped images, stamped and embossed images of these ladies, stamped and embossed images, just different little words and things like that. And then I had used this little die cut hardware. And then on here, I added the Tim Holtz, I forgot what that's called, but you can take these out. It's like little pockets or whatever. And I just added this image that I cut out with my Cricut. Well, I printed and cut out. Both of these were printed and cut out with my Cricut. And then it comes around like so. And this is a stamped image. This is a stamped image. And then I just stitched on the car and the cheesecloth, the word confident. The word confident comes from my Life Words digital kit on Etsy. And I just layered these, created a little pocket here. And you have an embossed image back here, which I use the Tim Holtz. I forgot what that is. Like I said, I'll have a list in the description of everything I used. And then this stamped and dyed this Live Every Day. And then just stitched and added some cheesecloth and some more layers of just different stuff. And then this goes around like this, so you can see the back of it. And then it has reserved and the word reserved and factory number 1896, all of that stamped and embossed. And then this is actually a pocket right here. So, and I had I cut that out with my Cricut. So that's pretty much it for interactive. And so that just folds down like that, and then we open up, and then we have nature. And what I did with this, with nature, is I just painted the backdrop with just some blues and I think greens and stuff. And then I took some modeling paste and I took stencils and went around some of these with the stencils and modeling paste and stuff like that. And then once it dried, I stamped some images of some trees, different tree scenery, and I used black ink, some archival ink, jet black by Ranger, and it made it look like it's like at night and you have this moon. And the way I created the moon was basically I cut out a circle. I traced around, I think a bowl or something. Cut this out, fussy cut that out. Then I just set this down here, and then I just kind of just went around the circle with a dauber, and then it created that black circular illusion, I guess you could call it, and it makes it look like it's the moon or something. And then this is one of the, actually I had stamped this, I'd used PM Artist Studio, their bees stamp, and I have a video on when I had used that, but I just added that on there. And then after I had painted everything, I just went over it with some of my golden liquid raw umber paint, is liquid acrylic paint, I think that's what it's called. And then I took some Liquitex matte medium and went over, I used a combination of both of those, and then I just took a wipe and then just kind of dabbed up some of the color, so it would just leave just a hint of the brown. And then I went back over some of these crevices with the black Morphone acrylic paint pen, just to kind of make all of that pop, you know, make it more noticeable. And that's pretty much it for nature. And that was for the 20th. And so I hope you've been enjoying the Journal January and you're following along with me and other artists. We have a few more days left. Well, I have a lot more days left because I'm still behind. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, blog, and social media sites. And as always, I thank you guys so much for watching.